Hello world. Brian here, sharing a little video I recorded while delivering Walmart sundries to the local denizens. Hopefully we learn something together, or at least kill some time. Now picture 10,000 men moving through those dense, foggy hollers. It's chaos. You got miners from every camp, every county. In the thick of the woods, how do you tell a Union man from one of Sheriff Chaffin's gun thugs? You need a uniform. So they went into the company stores and grabbed cheap red handkerchiefs. They tied them around their necks. And just like that, the Redneck Army was born. Now, history likes to use that word as an insult, but on Blair Mountain, it was a badge of honor. And it wasn't just white boys from the creeks. You had African American veterans from World War I marching shoulder to shoulder with Hungarian immigrants. And they didn't just walk. They commandeered a C&O freight train. They called it the Blue Steel Special. Imagine a steam engine chugging through the valley, covered in men armed with Winchesters, hanging off the cowcatcher, heading straight for the front lines. But waiting for them on the ridge was Sheriff Doan Chaffin. He had machine gun nests digging into the high ground, and he had something else, an airfoil. Chaffin hired private biplanes to fly over the mountain. They dropped homemade pipe bombs filled with nuts and bolts. They even dropped gas. It remains the only time in American history that air power was used against U.S. citizens in a labor dispute. They fought for 5 days. 1 million rounds were fired. But then, the federal troops arrived. The miners were willing to kill deputies, but they wouldn't fire on Uncle Sam. The war was over. But here's the thing, they didn't surrender their guns. On the way down the mountain, thousands of men greased their rifles in oilcloth and buried them in the mud, under hollow logs, in deep caves. Legend says those guns are still out there today, rotting in the West Virginia soil, silent reminders of the time the rednecks went to war. Thank you for riding with me. I am a 42-year-old grateful recovering alcoholic that is trying to share his day-to-day life with the world in hope of creating more hope. Please follow me, comment, or like for more. I spent most of my life taking my home state for granted, and presently I want to spread awareness of what a beautiful place this state is. The people aren't too bad either. I try to share some footage and a new story every day or so, and in case you need to hear this today, you are loved.